Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope this video finds you in great health and mood. Today we are going to study a beautiful story about a boy named Taro. Okay, so this is a Japanese story, a very famous Japanese story, and it has been retold in the English language. It's a story about a son who is a woodcutter. But this son is very much attached and he is very much affectionate towards his parents, like we all are. So this son always thought that I work very hard. Every day I go to the forest to cut so many trees so that I can get the wood and earn money out of it. But this hard work was not paying off well. Every day he thought that the next day I'll work even harder so that I can earn well to help my parents stay happy and to give them whatever they want. So this story, a young woodcutter named Taro lived with his mother and father on a lonely hillside. So they lived in the hilly area and there were not many people around them. And he worked very hard and he earned very little money. So we all feel that when we work hard we should definitely get the reward, but somehow it did not happen with Taro. Okay, so he chopped wood each day, each passing day. He woke up and he went to the jungle, he chopped wood and then he tried to earn money out of it, but he did not get enough money to make his parents happy. But this thought made him very sad, and seeing that his parents were getting old day after day, he was getting more and more frustrated that he is not able to do the amount of hard work and the amount of things that he should do for his parents. So one evening when Taro and his parents were sitting in a corner of their hut, there was a strong wind that started blowing and it whistled through the cracks of the windows. You must have heard that when the strong winds are blowing around us and the windows and doors are closed, you can see the whistlings, you can hear the whistling sound. So similar sound was heard as the wind was very fast. And they started feeling cold, and since the parents were very old, so they were feeling a bit more cold compared to Taro. So as soon as the father started shivering, he said that I just wish that I could have a cup of sake. Now what is a sake? It's a very famous Japanese drink after which they feel warm. It's a colder climate there, so that is why they keep on drinking sake, and they did not, this family did not have enough money to even afford a cup of sake because it was considered to be an expensive drink. It was very costly. Now after listening to this, Taro got very sad and he thought that, see, my father is asking for just a cup of sake and I am so incapable of not even being able to give that cup of sake to my father. After this mood, he just went off to sleep, and with this thought that next day, in tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will try harder and harder, even harder than today, to earn more and more money. So the next morning, suppose if he used to wake up at 5 o'clock, he woke up at 4 o'clock because he did not want to waste a single minute for losing that opportunity to earn money. Then what happened? He again went to the jungle and as usual he started cutting the trees. He started cutting so many trees that he soon felt very warm. So he took out his jacket, and when he took off his jacket, he thought that, oh, I just wish that my father could be as warm as I am feeling right now. And then what happened? He began to chop even harder because that thought again came to his mind that he was not able to give what his father had asked for. So he again and again started chopping the woods. Then suddenly Taro stopped chopping because he heard some sound. Now what was that sound? He heard a sound of flowing water. So he thought that, where is this water flowing? Let me just have a look. So he could he started looking for that stream of water, and Taro could not remember ever seeing or hearing a rushing stream in that part of the forest. So every day he had been going to this part of the forest, but he had never heard this flow or this sound of the flowing water. And suddenly when he heard this sound, he thought that am I in a wrong place? Because so many years I have been coming to this place, but never before I have heard the sound of a water body flowing. Then as he had worked very hard, he thought of looking for it, and thought that if I get some water, I'll just quench my thirst, because he was feeling very thirsty. Then he dropped his axe. Axe is what? It's a tool with which you cut the wood. And he ran in the direction of that sound. Okay. Taro saw a beautiful little waterfall hidden behind a rock. So he could see that there was a huge rock, and from behind that rock there was this water body, that stream of water flowing. He just cupped his little hands, and then cupped his hands means he just cupped it like this so that he could gather some water, and he started drinking that water. He tasted it again and again, but to his surprise, he found that it was not a normal taste of a water. It was not the normal taste of water. It was tasting like sake. So the rest part of the chapter I will teach you in my next video.